They say that working with young people is one of the most satisfying, yet heartbreaking work that one can put their hands to. We have a responsibility as a Catholic Church to reach out to this generation. As Bishop Joe Grech used to say, that our generation, the young generation today, is not the church of tomorrow, but is the true and living church of today. So we have a responsibility to create a space, a place where they can call home. It's a scary thing to work with young people, but yet it is so necessary. Especially if you're working alone, like you start to think, who's going to speak the language of this generation? How am I going to gather young people? Where am I going to get the young people from? How am I going to gather all the content to be able to present to young people? The good news is that you don't need to work alone. We want to do the work for you. Working together, we can do this. 4 years ago, Bishop Joe and myself got together to organize a youth retreat. And we sent out letters everywhere around the diocese, and only 8 people turned up after our hard work. The next year we persisted and 24 turned up. The following year 45 turned up. Now we're finding it hard to catch up with registrations. We needed more than a retreat. And so in 2010 we started what is today called the Stronger Rallies, which happen 4 times a year throughout different parts of the diocese. This is based on the principle that faith is caught, not taught. Too often we try to impress young people, trying to give them something that they can remember. But it is so much more than that. Jesus used this principle of discipleship where he gathered young people, he gathered people around him, and they saw what he did, and then they copied what he did. So we decided to build on this concept of discipleship in small groups called discipleship groups, or Stronger D groups. Just imagine 4 young people, 10 young people, 100 young people in a meeting. "2012 is going to be a big year for youth ministry in this diocese as we begin the D groups throughout the diocese. And this is why we're asking you to open, as a parish, open your doors to this Stronger D group program. And you do this by contacting us or by visiting the website to learn more, understanding that you don't need to do this alone. All you need as a parish is a small room, a television or a computer screen, and someone to facilitate the meeting. We'll be in touch with that facilitator. We'll help them get started. We'll send someone over to help you get started. We'll also be only a phone call away from the facilitator to guide them, to lead them, and to give them unique ideas for their particular situation. And we'll help the young people in the parish. We'll encourage them to get to know, to love, and to serve Jesus better. One of the biggest problems with youth groups today is that young people lose interest. They get bored of the topics, they get bored of the people around them. And this is why we want to help you in providing an atmosphere where they can continue to grow, continue to keep interest, and do that in particular through rallies and through retreats throughout the year. They can grow in enthusiasm, see how other groups around other parishes are working, and bring that to their own parish. So find out more and get things started by visiting our website www.stronger.org.au, and feel free to contact us at any time.